Bang! Like Mike Breen, we are back. So the Love Island boys, the Love Island boys skeleton crew, just me and Mike tonight.
Uh,
Everyone else, real life things going on. Love Island is not always a priority.
and
Don't
the
make it the
BET
priority in your
Awards are
life.
on. Why? How can you miss that?
Hey, shout out to Deontay. Shout out to
Yeah.
Deontay
Shout out
doing
Deontay.
his
Shout out to
thing out there at
Mona.
the BET Award. Yeah, shout out to them. But we're here for the Love Island recap. So we're just going to talk about Casa, Amor recoupling, and tonight's episode, the Meg the Stallion Cake Challenge. What a
The
pleasure that was. But
obligatory Megan Thee Stallion advertisement segment.
I said, amen. I'm not going to complain about Meg's cheeks on the screen. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do
Okay.
it.
Yeah. It just.
Of all the things they put me through, I can't. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I
complain
can
about
take
that
this. Yeah, for sure.
I can
You
take
know,
that.
when you put it in that perspective, like, okay, if I could
Yeah.
sit to the toe sucking thing, why not?
Exactly.
Why not watch this? But it did also feel like it came to a point where they're like having her play like mediator, and then
I mean, I think she's putting in her own opinion because she watches the show just like last
I
year.
was just thinking, Dave Chappelle like, what the fuck does Ja Rule think? What cares Ja Rule thinks, man? I like, wow.
I mean, hey, they gave back the power. She's gonna use it.
Yeah, I know. But I was like, okay, all right.
But yeah, the Casa recouplings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had a great, legendary episode on Friday. The
Absolute cinema, like it was the epitome of reality TV.
The epitome,
The
not
epitome.
the epitome.
No,
the epitome. Get it right.
You gotta understand
because we're
that.
from New Jersey, and now we're all gonna say epitome.
Epitome. Like, you know, honestly, for a long time, I thought that was how you like said that. Like when you read it, I didn't put together like when I would read epitome and actually be epitome, like saying it. I thought when I read it, I would read it as epitome. I didn't know that was that word. And I was like, oh yeah, I guess epitome.
Been there before.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I wasn't 23.
No. I was more like
there,
18.
Yeah. Yeah. Casa, Amor recoupling. Pretty much everyone deciding if they're gonna come back with the Casa Amor person or stay with their OG
loyal.
couple.
Mm-hmm.
Stay loyal. It was quite predictable. We already knew Zach wasn't coming back with his old girl because she got booted, and they tried to play it off like he had a choice.
Now I have a question. Do you think it's coming to a point now where they do know that these people are racist and they're just letting them on anyway? Kind of like a almost like a negative press is good press, like something to get eyes and attention on the show. Like,
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that because they already have enough, and it's at the point it's like they're being exposed by people that have this stuff. It's not like public stuff. It's like, oh, we're gonna announce this person's coming on the show, and then someone's like, oh, well, I hope you know about this. And I'm like, no, we didn't because we don't have access to your saved data. So no, we don't know about this.
Okay.
And it's just like,
I just think like a big corporation, like CBS.
Man. I mean,
what is it? It's NBC. I mean, it's like
NBC, but they hire like an outside firm to do the background checks and investigation. But even still, it's people can say stuff privately. How are you going to find out about it?
Fair. Yeah, but yeah, he didn't have no choice. He got her smooth out of there.
Yeah,
it was a little too long on there, long for my taste, but I know it is how it goes.
I mean, that's just how it goes because the show's not completely live. But yeah, I was a little disappointed that I don't know if they were ever going to say like, oh, Zach's girl got kicked off, or if it's something that maybe he said and they didn't want to show it.
They did it real quick. Yeah. They were real quick and easy. This has left Casa Amor, and they just do it like that.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying like in the relationship between Kata and Zach, Like they didn't say like,
Uh,
oh, like Ariana didn't say like, oh, Zach
no, they never
he had
mention
a
it. They
yeah, Zach
they never
his
talk
main
about it.
couple was kicked off,
Yeah.
and it's just like
Now
that
I
would kind of explain
wonder.
why he's coming back empty-handed.
Now I wonder. Does she know that information?
That's what I'm saying. Like I
Kata,
don't know if it's
yeah.
something that was said off screen
Like, hey, don't mention
because
this to Kata. Like, don't say nothing. What is like?
or
It's
no,
too
that's
many.
not what I'm saying. But yeah,
Oh, okay. So what are you
I don't know
saying?
if they would. Oh no, I'm not saying if they wouldn't say that. I'm saying if he obviously knows that. I don't know if he told her that off screen or if they
Uh
told
huh.
her that off screen and they just didn't show it.
Okay.
Because
Or any like
everyone else over
allusion
there,
to it.
all the guys and the girls are over there knows she got kicked off.
Right.
So someone's gonna say like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
Zach's
that's
girl
what I'm
is
saying
gone.
is, are they is production going there saying, hey, don't mention this, or like are they trying to keep it hush hush even amongst the people in the villa? You know what I mean?
I think that'd be pretty unnecessary. It's just they could just cut it out if they mentioned it.
Right. Because if I'm Kata and I know that information, I wouldn't feel secure at all. I'd be like, you can't, I don't even know
Yeah,
if you really were staying because your option was taken from you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's what I was worried about. But it is what it is. She's gonna do what she's fooled by the British accent. I mean, that's
Yeah,
her problem
yeah,
at this
yeah.
point.
He, he said you're not my girl like twice, and she just right through that thing, man.
Scoop. Say, okay, yeah, we're not boyfriend girlfriend. Yeah, oh yeah, you better say that yet. Ha ha ha. Ah,
Like, bro, he's like,
girl.
what? Huh, huh,
But yeah,
huh.
what else we got? Bryce and Trinity. That was that warmed my heart because they
It
seem
warmed
to
my heart.
really be missing each other. When Trinity was crying, I was like, "No, not my girl. This young hoe is really growing on me. I hate to see her down
Yeah,
bad like this.
yeah, yeah,
Really
yeah,
growing on me."
yeah. She resisted the wiles of the dirty macker.
Hmm.
Uh,
And then
he,
he pivoted. He said, "Oh,
he, he,
you're good.
he,
Okay." He
yeah.
said,
Let me make this
That
little
gives me more
picnic
time to
date.
focus on my main target." Hmm.
Bro, he made sure he was, I will say he was very efficient with his time in the villa. Like he was like, all right,
He
that's not gonna
was.
work. Boom. All right, let's go. Let's attack this full blitz. And but it just
Yeah.
I don't know what Sincere got going on, man. But that I don't know, he got some type of voodoo magic, something. He got some
He
type of hold on these women.
he has a real hold on Melanie, and she's like, I hate it, but I can't stop. I can't break away. But yeah, she said all these nice things about Corey being the perfect guy, but I'm still
But
gonna stay with this dude who's done me wrong a few times
uh,
and probably will
it
continue to do me wrong.
it will most assuredly play in my face yet again.
And guess what?
It's about to
It will.
happen.
It's about to happen
It's about to happen again.
because
I'll do the fuck again. Gosh,
Garge
guilty.
time skip.
Time
Time
skip
skip.
of a massive
They
time
brought
skip of
Amor.
18 hours.
Yeah, let's say Amor. They brought Amora back, so some real truths are about to be revealed. Him
Yeah.
saying, "If I had more time, I would have picked you." It's like, bro, why do you just put your foot in your
that
mouth when you could just not say anything?
nigga said,
Silence
I
is
tell the
golden.
truth. I tell the truth, but I don't tell the whole truth.
He said, "At least you know."
At least you know I'm lying.
No, like I know. I'm saying at least he knows. He's like, yeah, I'm not completely. I'm
Yeah.
slightly dishonest. You know,
I could be duplicitous.
maybe I'm moving nefariously. Maybe I
Maybe.
am.
Just a skosh.
But
I mean, it's not
yeah,
that bad though.
but he
Yeah.
said, yeah, that's an interesting guy, man. But I gotta remember he's young. Would young
Yeah.
23 and me do that?
Yeah. I'm lying a lot.
I'm
Sure.
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you today and say that I wouldn't lie back then. I'm a different person. Hey,
2016 Mike.
he was a
Bit of a liar.
liar.
Bit of a liar. Bit of a liar. We'll say.
But yeah,
Um,
but
yeah, so that
Melanie, she's gonna continue to take those lies for whatever
yeah.
reason.
Yeah, she took him
Cry and
back and
stay.
then cry and stay. It was so funny because there was a clip earlier where she was talking about somebody else. Like, what did it look like? I'm gonna
Cut to
just
the
let him
clip.
do. Cut to- Can we roll back the film?
Mm.
Right, so, you ever seen the chick sub herself?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
exactly. I know the exact one you're talking about. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's
yeah, they're
funny.
just gonna go in there, do whatever they want, and then you're gonna take them back. Is that the type of woman you want to be? Is that the type of example you want for your daughters? I guess so.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
seems like it. Hmm. Hmm.
unfortunately. Um,
Corbin, hey
Corbin,
brother,
hey man, it is what it is.
game is the game.
Yeah, that's what he said. Corbin, as honestly, he handled it very well.
He
He
grew on
said
me a lot, bro. He just said, and then today's
because he
episode, he was
stopped.
like, "No, go ahead."
No, you go, keep on going.
Yeah, he's like you said, he stood on it. Like, hey man, yeah, that was messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, all right.
I said, yeah,
Casey should
he's like, what?
probably take a lesson from that.
That's what I'm saying. But we'll get there. But
Yeah.
Corbin, he pretty much was just like, yeah, I just thought I was talking with the boys. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna front. I thought I was talking with my guys.
I thought it
I
was
wasn't.
cool.
I
Guess not. Hmm.
didn't think everyone was gonna hear me on this national television show.
Yeah, bro. Like, what do you think was going to happen? Yeah, I thought America was going to see it, not her, though.
Yeah. And it's just like, all right,
Okay.
man. Okay.
And
Okay.
then
I mean,
people are
nobody
like,
cares about Kenzie too much, so
no, I
they're
don't.
fine. They're
And
fine.
then people are always going like, it's just so bad of them to talk about women like that. I'm like, brother, are y'all new around here? Y'all don't think
Yeah. Yeah.
we saying,
Yeah. Yeah.
come
But
on.
I mean, it's the difference between actually seeing it happen in
Yeah.
4K and just
But I'm,
hearing about it and just like
but I'm like, I've also
slave
read a
jokes. Like,
couple lady group chats.
oh
It's a
yeah,
it's a
oh yeah.
nefarious. That's what I'm saying. It's just like
Mm-hmm.
double standards. I'm like, come on, man.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, but Corbin took it like a G. It is what it is. Uh, he was clearly didn't care, and they were very upset that he did not care. And then I
Mm.
think it kind of ratcheted up even more.
That's really what did it. It's just like
Yeah.
there's the fact that he was just like, well, yeah, man, I did what I wanted to do.
Yeah. He said,
Yeah,
"Mm,
that's it.
it
I'm
happens."
sorry. Sorry, your feelings hurt.
He's like,
That's like, oh,
sorry
bold
that
strategy.
hurts. Wow. Okay. Gray rocking. Nice.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. But yeah, I mean, then we got Jen and Gall and then
We don't
Caleb and
care.
Jaden, but that that doesn't.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
shouldn't have single people in Casa more. They're just in there for no reason. But
Yeah.
more power to them. Um, to the main attraction,
Ah.
Casey and Anaya.
Yes. Yes.
KC came back with TT. Now we know. Everyone knows her name is TT now. Tierra,
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
she's gone. Now you got TT, full time
Yeah,
TT.
that was a different person. Yeah.
And yeah, and Anaya chose not to go with her Wasian King. I was gonna call him
That
Caleb. Wasian
yeah.
King. What the fuck is his name?
Carl.
Carl. Yeah,
Carl. Yeah,
Wasian
yeah.
King Carl, aka
Yeah.
Big Titted Carl, what they call him in the
Yeah.
streets. Yeah. You have any thoughts, Mike? Before I
Well,
unload.
I just think that there was a lot of emotions and feelings going on in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, those are misdirected feelings because I don't think all those girls are mad at KC himself. They're mad at
Oh,
Anaya.
partially yes, but they cannot be fully mad at Nanaya.
They're exact, and you can't be fully mad at Anaya, and then you also can't be mad at her in public. I guess,
Right. Sure.
but
Mm-hmm.
and then it is like it's what I expected. I just
I
can't
knew she was
really
gonna do that.
who she was going to do what.
I knew Anaya was not going to pick. I knew she wasn't gonna pick him,
Well, yeah,
Carl. I
I
knew.
think
It was just like,
I
nah.
think if she went first, she probably would have.
That's
But
that's
I
another
think
aspect to it.
I do think she can be a bit of a follower, and I think
Possibly.
she saw all her other girlfriends get recoupled, and I think
Mm-hmm.
something in her was like, maybe this could happen for me too, even though you really have zero indication of that
Mm-hmm.
happening, and everybody around you
Yeah.
telling you that that's not happening, and you kind of
Based on
inside
everything she
know, yeah.
based on everything she saw from the live stream of the heartbeat challenge to the mailbox, the postcard, it's just like, how much more
What
do you want
the producers are
before
probably
you?
sitting there like, bro,
We tried. Ariana tried to warn her too, saying like, "Are you gonna give up all of this to possibly stick with someone that's not gonna stick with you?"
bro.
And with yes, unfortunately.
Absolutely, I am. I'm gonna, yes, I'll do it again.
Mm.
But
Hopefully, she wouldn't do it again. But on a slightly more serious note, I think really what it came down to was one, her being 23 still, and she still has this fantasy in her head, or like this ideal situation in her head, that if Carl was black mixed, something that slight at least a little black, I think that would fit in her head a little better than him just being Asian, Chinese, white. I think that's a big part of it.
you think so?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. I think her. I that has to be the reason why she wants to be with KC so bad, because they're not compatible. They did not really, like, everyone sees that they did not mesh very well. But I think in her
Hmm.
head, she still has this idea. You have to remember where she comes from. You know,
What was that?
she's coming from the South. Like, this
Hmm.
idea of her being with a, like, having this perfect black family. That's kind of what I'm assuming and extrapolating
Hmm.
based on what we know about her family. Like, black dad, black mom. She
Hmm.
has this idea in her head, possibly, that that's what my life is going to be. So she still has this idea that that's what I want. That's what it has to be, and she's not going to give up on that yet. Not
Okay.
saying she, yeah,
Um.
but
Maybe.
this is just my
Yeah.
opinion.
I think.
I have no
Okay.
facts
So
to support this. It's
me
just
and what I'm about to say, I also have zero facts to support this. I kind of feel kind of the opposite,
how.
almost. I feel like I don't know. Not let's not say the opposite. I just don't think it was for like I want the perfect black family thing. I just think it's just simple as I've been with this person. So I feel like she's a girl that probably didn't have a lot of relationships or just, I think she's like, I'm going to just stick with who I got type of thing. I think she has a
Mm,
fear of the unknown because she's a darker skinned woman and historically, those things are a little bit tougher. I can't really speak to that. I can only see what I see outside and what's been told
mm-hmm.
to me. So I think she's going to stick with what's comfortable with her.
But I think that ties into what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, yeah.
What's comfortable to her is in her mind, is like another black dude, or a black dude,
Okay. Yeah, I guess
not a
that's true.
Asian
Yeah,
that
yeah.
might not
Like,
know
yeah, you're
the
right. You're
struggles of
actually
being a
right. If
dark
he was
skinned
just
woman.
light skinned, it would have been no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he was just like half, some
If he was
something. Yeah,
Blasian instead of Wasian, we might not be talking
all on
about
board.
this.
Yeah,
That's all
for
I'm
sure.
saying.
Okay, I
That's all
could
I'm
see
saying.
that.
But it may come to a time when she's not 23, or she's just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go with who's most compatible for me. Because
Yeah.
hey, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But um, what do you think about KC in the whole Casa experience up until now?
I'm gonna be real with you.
Be real, that's what we're here for.
I don't care. Like he didn't do. Like I see people trying to say he did all these terrible things. I
Mm,
think what it is, he started playing Love Island right. He waited too long to play Love Island.
he, that is it. But I think he waited too long to do it the right way. But he waited so long that he felt like he had to do something. He felt like he owed it to himself to just be
Yeah,
like go like 100 miles per hour at one point, or it's
yeah. He
like,
tried to. It's literally like if you as in South Park the Casa Bonita episode where it's like he wanted to go to Casa Bonita so bad, and then he did all this shit. He's getting in trouble. He just speeds runs the
mm-hmm,
whole experience. He just eats tacos and can't even finish. Takes a mad picture. He's
mm-hmm.
just running through what's it. That's what he's doing. It's like when girls feel like they don't have a whole phase, and then they kind of speed run it in their 30s or whatever, or just
That is, I mean, that is what he did. He
midlife
said, "No,
crisis type
I'm
thing.
not gonna
Yeah,
just, I'm not just gonna be with Tierra. I'm gonna talk to Sydney. She's gonna sleep in my bed because I gotta explore." And it's like, okay, if that's what you want to do,
and I
go
mean,
for it.
sure,
I have no problem with that because that's Love Island. That's what it's for, especially Casa
especially in
Amor.
this. Yeah, you have a week less than that to even
But I think he has built up some resentment that he could have
for
stopped
sure.
himself. If he just earlier in the season just decided to talk to Soul
Yeah,
instead of
he's being too
shrinking
nice about it.
himself.
Yeah, yep, yeah,
It's like
yeah.
you didn't need to do that. And now you're acting. He's kind of acting out because he feels like he owes it to himself. And it's like, yeah, you do, but you should have done this earlier. But it's better late than never, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
But you didn't have to. He didn't have to move. He's at this point. He could just apologize and be like he's still trying to like combat it and like go back and forth. And it's just like, bro, you're just gonna have to take your licks
Yeah,
and
yeah, brother. I
just
think.
eat it.
Listen, this is. I think Corbin also understands this.
He
Even,
does.
and this is the thing. This is. I'm going to speak to all the dudes everywhere.
The
As
few
somebody that's
dudes that are
30,
listening to this right now.
33, the few dudes. If you're young and you do, listen. This is one trick you're always going to have to learn forever until you die, and possibly even after. Even when you don't think you're wrong, even when you know you're not wrong,
Mm-hmm.
still apologize. Still apologize. even, 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 you have to apologize. You still
You
have
didn't
to
hear it from
do
me,
it.
but you heard it.
Listen, you're
You
not
can't say you
saying
didn't
this.
hear it.
You can't say you didn't hear it. But you still have to do it. It's not for you. It's for them. And I think if
Mm-hmm.
he really believes all these things he's saying about an eye, even if in your head, and anybody head is like, why are you really, really mad? This is dumb. You still just say, okay, I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry. And even if you're not apologizing for the thing, you're just say, I apologize that whatever I did made you feel this way. And you can
Mm-hmm.
even still kind of mean it, kind of.
Yeah.
But
and and I know the people at home are partly, or like the women at home that are mad at KC are mad because he's been. It seems like he's trying to publicly, or not, maybe not publicly, but to the other islanders, trying to rationalize his decision before he made it, saying like, me and Anaya have nothing in common, all this and all that. But it's just like, if you knew that before, why were you even trying to keep this alive?
Well, I'll say this again. 23. I
Exactly. That's
again
exactly. It comes
23,
back
and
to they're
I'm
both
thinking it's like
23.
people just
Circles
stay
back to
in
that.
things because it's comfortable. Like we're
Mm-hmm.
seeing people doing it right now. Like plenty of couples are doing it right now, and it's like you might feel like again. I'm supposed to be with this black woman because this is what I like, and there's nothing wrong with liking that. I encourage it. You know me. That's how I get
Mm-hmm.
down. But sometimes once you get past that, there's just got to be fundamental compatibility, and they just don't
Yeah.
have it. They
I
don't
think
have
it's
it. They communicate different. They
mm-hmm.
express emotion different. They like they have different love languages.
Mm-hmm.
They come from different places.
I
They
think that's the
it's
big thing. That
I think
not
so
even just
too.
like the not the location, but like the
Yeah, socioeconomic
get the
class.
socioeconomic part
Yeah,
of it. I think
for
that
sure.
really, that plays a lot into who you are as a person, and I think
Yeah,
that is a puts like a barrier between them, where
yeah.
it's just like,
I think they're just general incompatibility compounded with their each separate, different, but very distinct insecurities.
right,
It was never going to work.
man, he got to give up the no one was behind my door first day. Come
I
on,
don't like
man.
that. Why? Why does he see? Why does that? Why?
Why does he have to give it up?
Yeah, why?
Because, like she said, I've picked you all the other times. No one was behind your
Why?
door the first day. Why are you?
Lamont,
Why is
Lamont,
no? Why is this
Lamont,
hurting you that bad?
Lamont. Who?
Because you're
Lamont.
23. If you're gonna say that, yeah,
No.
that's fine.
Who the fuck was you going to pick? What was our
She
options?
since Sincere and Sean, she said, you know what?
No, 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 no. When she said, I picked you,
She
who?
could have picked to explore. She could have been on the red dot when they did the mail. She picked. She. I mean, she could have been like,
And then
you
get
know,
booted off the island?
maybe the people that didn't get
Lamont,
anything didn't get booted off the island. They're still
she,
there.
I know, but it's like,
Jen, Jen and Caleb are still there. I
Lamont,
mean, you could blame the show for not having enough options.
I will say that. I will just say,
That's what I've been
it's,
saying.
yeah, you cannot have the right options for her, but they did have the right options for her, or they thought they did with
Mm.
Asian Bull, and she still.
But then again, she picked him. She still picked KC. That's what she's saying.
That's one
That's what she
time.
said.
That's one time. When you say every
That's
time, is you say you
oh,
did it
that's
a lot. You
technically
did it. You did it
technically
one
she
time.
picked him. Well,
You
yes,
did it one
she
time when
picked
you
him.
actually
But
had
this is the
options.
yes, but she did, and he
But
didn't.
every time he had options and he had options, he chose. That's it's
Hmm.
different. So when you say I chose you too, instead of see, the thing was she just wanted to get her shit off and didn't want to
She did.
listen. And she wasn't because she wasn't listening. When he said like when we do this, um, he needs to get over it. And I think internally he needs to come to grips with that. But when people just say get over it, I'm just like that's kind of
I don't
like
mean get over it. He
invalidating
needs to
of
stop bringing it up.
yes,
Like
he does need to stop bringing
as
it up.
like that's a reason for all of his actions going forward. You can't
No,
hold on to that and have that be the reason how you're going to move for the rest of the show.
no, yeah. After that, like when it comes to dealing with her, that's always going to stick in your mind for sure.
Hmm.
And I mean, he didn't even bring it up a lot with her. He brought it up the one time, which was fair to do. But outside of that, bro, unless it's with her directly, just it is what it is. But his feelings are his feelings. Everybody's feelings are feelings. But she had to get her shit off. She felt. I'm trying to understand the reason why they were so angry.
Because their friend was sad,
I think okay, if that's just what
and
it is, then
it
all right.
didn't help that, and it didn't help that Tierra was there, helping like chiming in when they were trying to get on him. Just like
And that's another thing.
Parmita wasn't really combative like that. She was just taking her
Yeah,
time. She said, "I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say," but
and that's
they were
another
all
thing
trying
I
to
didn't
talk to
like.
KC,
First of all,
and
they
she
all
wasn't
don't need to
having it.
talk to KC, and she should not have it.
Hey man,
No,
that's
it's
the
not
show.
Amen. That's
No, it
it's,
is a man. That's the show, Mike. That's how the show goes.
so you saying they're telling them to all chime in? I mean, that's very
They are
possible.
allowed to. That's what I'm saying.
I understand they're for sure they're allowed to. I'm just saying it doesn't make sense to me why you would want to. I think it's weird for
Because
you to want to.
those people have been there all together for the past 3 weeks.
That's still weird, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just like what I'm saying, like it. What like they like I watched it back
Because
to make sure I wasn't going crazy.
the thing is they don't have this image. They don't watch the show like us. They see what Anaya tells them and what KC tells. They don't even see their conversations. They
For
see
sure.
it from the outside. So they think it's all good. They think they're gravy because the mailbox thing went great. They were saying pleasantries to each other. That's it. It was all positive. They didn't see their conversation on the couch before Casa happened. They think they're
No,
good
no,
in the
no.
hood. That's
They
why,
could be.
because it's like we thought you were, or they thought, like Trinity, let's say Trinity, Melanie, whoever, Kata, they thought it was all good and it was you and Anaya till the end. And then what they hear, see in the live stream video, and then you come back with somebody is like, wow, that's really turning all this on its head. But they don't know about like all these conversations they had in between.
Oh,
That's
for
how I'm
sure.
looking at it.
But I also
That's the reason.
you can know all that, and I just still don't understand why. If somebody, I just don't understand two people having a conversation, and then me joining in that conversation, and then two other people joining in that conversation. I'm like, they were having a dialogue. Let them have the dot. Let them.
That
It was their
this
relationship.
this
Let them talk.
this that's part of the problem I have with the show is I think there was much more talking going on than what they showed because it didn't even the conversation partly didn't make sense to me just the way it flowed and then someone brought up that Melanie and Kinsey weren't there at the end so it's
Hmm.
like you obviously were cutting and chopping
Hmm.
removing parts of this conversation so that's what I said but yeah
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying that they weren't in the relationship why don't you let them hash it out.
Yeah,
I don't know why
like
they have to do it
especially if
right
they're
here, right
actually
now,
just having
but
a regular, but TV that is TV. I get that.
yes,
That TV,
exactly.
sure, we got to see that. But I just feel like if the Ariana is if the host lady Ariana is asking, "Hey TT, how do you feel?" And then
Mm-hmm.
TT starts saying how she feels, and then
Mm-hmm.
Trinity goes, "Wait, I have a question." Oh,
But yeah,
what are we doing? What are we doing?
that's
What are we
TV,
talking
baby.
about?
They said, oh, perfect. What do you got to
Yeah.
say for yourself?
Yeah, what do you have? Because that's why they let us speak. But it's just me and I'm talking like Trini. Why?
Because emotions are on high. That's why. Like even her positive emotions, all the emotions were just high, and she's just like, you know what? Now's the time for me to get this off because this is weighing heavy on my chest, and
And
I got
brother,
energy.
I can't. And I love that they're letting us vote on what clips are shown during movie night, so they can finally show that this nigga Bryce told the wrong thing to Trinity,
Yeah,
and she's had this
the
whole battle on a literal lie.
the game of telephone was very sloppy very quickly.
She was like, he literally said that's false. How's that false? Well, did you hear him say it? It's possible.
Yeah,
It's quite
yeah.
possible it's false.
It is false. It is false.
And
And
it is false.
it's not even important at this point. You
Yeah.
just wanted to bring it up for
You just wanted to
because
get you just wanted to get your shit on.
yeah, and it's just like, you know what, there was no better time because if it's time to pile on him, there it goes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Him to calling out his name. I don't like stuff like that. I just don't
yeah,
like it.
it is
It's
what it
like,
is. But yeah, you kind of know my thoughts on Tierra TT. When I see you
yeah.
on the Shay Frost videos and I see you on two other online dating things, I'm like, I got my eye on you.
Could definitely could have your my eye on you too. I agree.
I think I
But
think
I
you are
get
moving in a certain way. The way you came in here, like I'm all for KC. You saw someone that was trying to get out of a situation, and you said, "I'm
hmm
gonna be the one to get him out of that situation." And you know
yeah.
what? Then that's gonna be lucrative for me. I said,
For sure.
okay,
I could see
and
that for sure.
that's how I look
But
at it.
yeah,
But she is very bad. I'm not gonna take that away from her ever.
boy, is she ever. Boy. And I saw
I
the
didn't realize
clip
she
of
was like
her.
6 feet tall, but
Yeah. And then I saw the
she's
clips
squatting.
online of her doing kickboxing. And I was like, I was like, I don't know, Trinity. I mean, I said, I don't know, Melanie. I don't know. I don't know. The rumors are true. And you thought that I don't know if that was gonna work out for you.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
How did you feel about that? How do you feel about that bad girls comment from Anaya?
That's the thing. That's another part where I feel like what was actually said to make her say that, because that did not seem like a natural cut,
Mhm.
but it does seem kind of what would the word be, classist, like a little
Yeah,
that
I
type
do,
of
and I,
that
I
type of
hate to
thing,
make
like, oh, is
inferences
this
on
beneath
people.
me?
Yeah, I just feel like, all right, because I really think she's a nice girl. I really just think she's not built for this show. But she,
That's not that level of confrontation is not even supposed to be on this show, so I'm not gonna say that's an example, but yes, I do agree that she's not like her type of show. This is not it.
yeah, like I said, I don't
But
want to
yeah.
sound like I'm piling on because I do think she's a nice girl. I just think
Hmm.
this is probably not the environment for her, and it probably doesn't highlight her in the best way it should. Like put her in situations for her to succeed as she is, right?
Right.
Um, yeah, I know she kind of gives a little bit of the I'll never be like any of those other Negroes. Like I feel like the girl from
Mm,
not a lot, but a little bit. It's like
mm,
it's like
I mean,
just the things like there's a couple things she said. I'm like I don't like that. I don't. That's weird.
ooh, what else did she say?
But she said,
Do you remember?
now I've heard this. This one's an iffy one because it could be taken a bad way and it could be taken a good way. When she said this Filani braid bitch, I was like,
Oh, eh, as
ah,
shout out to Mecca, who's not here tonight.
yeah.
I think she was the one that said that was just like a descriptor. Like she has
Hmm.
Fulani braids.
Hmm.
This Fulani braid bitch. Like if you said talking about me, said this light skinned ass nigga, like I would be like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
I am
yeah.
light skinned.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I saw a theory on TikTok where they said she wanted to get Fulani braids,
and that
but
was
I
ruined.
guess yeah, but like she she wanted Fulani braids before her flight to whatever. She couldn't get them. She had to just get a wig, and then the
Hmm.
he leaves, comes back with a girl with a Fulani braids, and just
God
haunted
damn it.
by the spirit of the
She
braids.
she beat me to it. She's too good.
Anybody, she could have had anybody. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm,
I,
yeah, that's it.
it is. I don't
But
know. Whatever.
what were you gonna say? But
Um,
yeah, I oh yeah, I was gonna say she might have some feeling of superiority. Once again, come back to the socioeconomic blah blah blah. But eh,
yeah.
she hasn't wielded it anything too crazy. I don't think.
No,
I
not
don't
the
think.
wildest.
I don't
I
think.
I think there's some strangeness there. It's just a
There could be.
couple
There
couple
could be
things,
a
but
couple crumbs to follow. Hmm.
couple crumbs. I'm not one to. I am one to extrapolate, but I'm not going to do it here. I'll do it in private. Um, yeah,
Join us on NTS Discord.
yeah. That's what you're getting. Well, she'll be all right. I guess they had to carry her out like a widow, man.
Yeah, that's I really I didn't expect us to be talking about this long, but because it was just gonna be you and me. But I think her on the show, she's very worried about her perception, like public perception, like
I think so too.
her public perception and the perception of that the other islanders have of her. Like when she's
She's
talking
a
about
people pleaser.
being embarrassed. No, I don't even think that's people pleasing. I think that's just like she's worried about her image.
Mhm.
I might have said it before, but
I think her
I
family
think she's so
definitely
worried about it.
her family was she definitely before she went on went on the show. They're like, do not fucking embarrass us,
Yeah, possibly. Yeah,
which is I
I
think,
don't
and
see why they
that's
wouldn't say that.
yeah
For
for sure.
yeah,
Mhm.
But yeah, I think it's like, yeah, you're probably not on, not the right place to not get embarrassed for
No,
real, or do
no.
anything embarrassing.
If you're gonna be reserved and stuff, this is not the place.
She's not really reserved. She's been out here shaking ass for a minute,
I
but
mean, I'm talking about reserved as like you're not gonna put yourself out there, type of thing.
yeah.
If you're gonna be doing what's comfortable all the time on this show, that is a recipe to be embarrassed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
feel bad that she is sad when it's like
Yeah, she'll be all right.
she
She's only
will
23. That's a lot where this comes from. You just got to remind
honestly,
yourself she's
yeah.
only 23.
And that's why I was
She's
like when well these yeah, the dudes got to stop talking. They gotta learn some code or something. But again,
mm-hmm.
23.
23.
I'm like, bro,
23.
y'all gotta tighten up, man. I barely speak.
Nope.
Like, this is crazy. Oh man.
But yeah. But all right, I think that's all we got for this week. A slightly larger than expected 40-minute
hmm
banger. Thank you to everybody who's joined us again
I'm
for another
sorry.
week.
I'm
Oh,
sorry. Real quick,
oh,
one more question. One more
oh.
question.
What you got?
What do you think about the whole like I guess catching up on Anaya thing for Casey? Like, should he have like because that was like a big thing this episode. Like,
Oh,
I didn't feel like you checked up on
yeah,
me. What you think he
yeah.
probably should have went in there?
Yeah. He should have said like, I want to talk. Like at least was it like the day after he still didn't say anything because that was before the challenge. Like he could at least said something. Said
Yeah,
like I just
that's
want to
that.
touch
What
base
I
because
will say
even
that was
even Tierra talked to her. And it's like you really don't
yeah,
owe anything to her.
yeah. I
So
will
yeah,
say he didn't know
he
it.
should have said
Yeah, that was kind of waxy. I'm like, bro, you don't gotta hold a
yeah.
grudge. You can just talk to her. She was clearly just upset. She will bad. All all you gotta do is try. If she don't want to talk to you, I'm not telling you go two, three, four times.
Exactly. You
I'm
can't
saying
say
you
she
gotta
can't say you
try
didn't
one
try.
time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta at least make the attempt. But again,
23
he'll
though.
probably
23.
he'll 23. He's gotta feel his feelings and ego or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he will do that probably within this week. But again, with him, he's doing the right thing. He's just doing it too late. Terrible timing.
Exactly.
Great intention. Great outcome. Like great action is what he's doing the right thing. Terrible timing. Terrible delivery. Then you have on the other
Mm.
outside, you got sincere, horrible actions, doing the wrong thing all the time. But his delivery is fantastic, and his timing is
Mm-hmm.
great because it either gets addressed immediately or he gets ahead of it.
But guess what?
Professional
The
lying
chickens are
right
coming
there.
home to roost.
That's
They're
what Malcolm
catching
X
up to you.
said.
They said, nah, light skin, wet and wavy. We're gonna
Yeah,
get your ass.
you flew under the radar way too long. Now that we started to close the chapter, close the book on this Casey and I thing. Now it's time to revisit the real evil
Mm-hmm.
here. The real dastardly do ne'er do well here. And that's
Here we
that's
go.
Mr. White and Wavy, yeah. Mane and tail.
Mr. Cape May, the Cape May's
Yeah.
finest.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Giving Jersey a bad name.
the epitome of a bad name.
The epitome, he's really emerging himself in bad allegations.
Emerging.
Yo, that nigga is. Bro, I'm telling you,
He's so
man. If
close.
you
He's
look,
so close.
he's so close, bro. If you look good, man, you can get away with anything, man. You just you be saying bullshit.
I think that now
Uh,
that's all we have for you.
yeah, that's it, bro.
All right. Yeah. All right. Peace out, Joe. Same time, same place, all that jazz.